Better move on then and take a look at some earnings. Then Gujarat Gas reported a strong set of numbers. For the March quarter, profit jumped 86% on a quarter-on-quarter basis. And the company also saw highest ever CNG volumes as well. Somit is standing by with the earnings fine print. Somit?
Well, if you see in the fourth quarter, Gujarat Gas has reported a strong set of numbers. If you see on a sequential basis, the company's revenue were high by around 5%. EBITDA increased by nearly 48%. A net profit was 86% higher on a sequential basis, but this was also aided by some exceptional gains of close to 56 odd crore rupees, which was on the back of some write-backs of earlier year provisions made by the company. Even if you remove this exceptional gain of 56 crore rupees, then also if you see the net profit, that jumped nearly 67% on a sequential basis. Now, what were the two factors that aided the company's fourth quarter numbers? Firstly, it was the lower gas cost, and secondly, it was higher volumes. Now, volumes, if you see on a daily basis, increased by nearly 6% sequentially to 9.7 mmscmd, while if you see gas cost, now that was lower by around 6 odd percent on a sequential basis. Now, the unit EBITDA, if you see, that also jumped nearly 41% on a sequential basis to around 6.7 rupees per SCM as compared to 4.8 what the company earned in the previous quarter. Apart from that, the company also announced that they have already signed term sheets for additional volumes of close to 0.8 mmscmd, and this will be commissioned soon, which means that these volumes is expected to come in the first quarter of FY25 and could further boost their volumes going forward. So that is another positive announcement coming. The company also announced a dividend of close to 5.7 rupees per share. And what do these results now indicate? Now, these results also indicate that the company has more headroom to keep gas prices more competitive enough in the Morbi region in order to gain more volumes. Now, currently, if you see in the Morbi region, gas prices are cheaper when compared to propane, which is the competing fuel. But in the month of June, propane prices are expected to fall. So, given the fact that the company is earning a margin of around 6.7 rupees per SCM, this shows that they have headroom to lower their margins in order to gain volume. So, all in all, a positive set of numbers coming in from Gujarat Gas on the back of higher gas volumes and lower gas cost.
Alright, Swami, thanks for taking us through that. So, Gujarat Gas will be in focus on the back of that news flow. But, Swami, while you're with us, talk to us about chemical conglomerate SRF as well, right? Because that will also be in focus today on the back of some pricing action seen in the refrigerant gases category. Now, the US has gone ahead and proposed a cut on the anti-dumping duty for two types of gases. Swami, help us understand what this means for the company and also what we can expect from the company's price today.
Well, yes, SRF will remain in focus because Gujarat Fluorochemical in its conference call yesterday, by the way, the company reported a strong set of numbers, but in its conference call, it did say that US is proposing a cut in their additional dumping duty on two types of refrigerant gas. Now, the preliminary review of the anti-dumping duty on R125 and R410A types of gas in the US has been in favor of a Chinese producer, which is the third largest manufacturer of refrigerant gas in China. Now, US has proposed to cut the anti-dumping duty on R125 from 280% to 24%, and on R410A, the earlier rate was around 220%, but these rates have been proposed to cut to around 101%. Now, this proposed cut in the prices of these two gases has led to a crash in the prices of both these products. Now, for R125, you see the prices have come down from around $12 per kg to around $6.6 per kg, and for R410A, the prices have come down from around $9 to $10 per kg to around $7.8 per kg. So that's a significant price reduction that we are seeing in both these products. Now, analysts believe that if the cut goes through, then Chinese companies have enough capacities to take over the US market. And Gujarat Fluoro also said in its conference call that they're expecting FY25 to be a flattish year for fluorochemicals, given the fact that FY24 was already a weak quarter. So they're also not expecting much of a growth because of this drop in prices that we have seen. Now, analysts believe that for Gujarat Fluorochemical, the reduction in prices will have a minimal impact on their profits, given that these products don't contribute much to their top line. But for SRF, analysts believe that 50% reduction in the prices in one of the chemicals could impact their EBIT by around 5 odd percent. So keep an eye out for SRF in trade.
Well, absolutely. We'll keep an eye.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.